What is up, you guys? This is your boy and the Matrix. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture. So, this blog post on Crunchyroll has revealed some juicy information as far as how animators in Japan get paid, right? So I'm really glad I stumbled upon this article because it reveals a lot about, you know, the levels in how people in Japan, how animators in Japan get paid. And you know how we are always complaining. We're always complaining about, you know, how animators get paid shit. I mean, last year we found out that Netflix was basically enslaving animators in Japan with Studio MAPPA. But anyways, now before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit the notification bell. Like the video. I'm on a journey to get 1,000 subscribers. I very much appreciate your help. So thank you, everybody. Now, really quick. Where's that video? Okay, so if you go to the Asian Boss YouTube channel, which I really like, there's this story about this Japanese animator, this really cute Japanese girl. It says underpaid and overworked, being an animator in Japan, the voiceless, right? So, tells the story about how, you know, animators in Japan are underpaid and overworked, and some animators in Japan, they live in an apartment building that is specifically for animators, for struggling animators. And they only pay like $200 a month for rent or something like that. Right? So this girl here, she's only making about I think she was making only like $800, $700 a month from animation. Really slave wages, man. It's so sad. But I actually got some pretty good news from this. So it says that Chainsaw Man director looking for new animators to train up at MAPPA by offering full benefits, right? Now here's talking about the Chainsaw Man, the new anime coming up, Studio MAPPA, freelancers working for Studio MAPPA, right? But here's the juicy bits, and I'm gonna zoom in here. And it says the starting salary is 230,543 yen, which is approximately 2,000 American dollars per month for the starting salary. With raises once a year. Now, this salary, now you might think, okay, that's not a lot. That's basically working like, I don't know, like $15, $16 an hour in America. But what if I told you that the rent in Japan is not as high as in America? So this is actually adjusted. This pay is adjusted for their location. You understand? For example, like if you live in the northeast of America, like New York area, California, if you live in California, a lot of places the rent could easily be $1,000, $1,500. So you got to make at least $3,000 to live. In Japan, you go to Tokyo and you can find a single bedroom apartment for $700, $800. So basically, it's livable if you think about it. So, I mean, it doesn't look like a lot, but it's a livable salary, guys. You got to understand. Okay? So $2,000. It says, and they also give raises once a year based on performance and a bonus in March, depending on how business is going. 2 days per week are allowed to be taken off, right? As well as all public holidays upon in year end. Parental and coincidental leave are offered as well. All national social security, pensions, and insurance are offered, along with the commuting allowance up to 30,000 yen, which is $273. And family allowances, which is usually 10,000 yen, $91. For a non-working spouse, 4,000 yen for children. The allowances are usually on top of the monthly pay. So this is a lot of good benefits here. And paid parental leave, great. So, and the reason why I bring this up is because, you know, we always hear stories about how manga artists make really good freaking money. How animators get paid shit, right? How animators don't get paid shit. But now we're actually hearing some good news. At least with Studio MAPPA. Studio MAPPA, is paying their employees really good. And it sounds to me like it sounds to me like maybe they're not really working for Netflix anymore, or maybe these jobs that they're doing, they're not doing them for Netflix because Netflix was not paying them shit, right? Now it says down here, it says to compare to new hires, not trainees, Toei Animation offers a base monthly salary of 233,000 yen, which is $2,131, with Kyoto Animation offering a base of 172, which is $1,500 per month. Okay, so this is basically here in America, this will be like working at McDonald's, right? But in Japan, it's a livable wage because the rents over there are not that much. You can get a decent apartment for $500. You can get a really good apartment for $800, $900 in Japan, right? It says, though could be higher per hour's work and increases at 200,000 yen, which is basically $1,841 for full-time employees. Studio Ghibli offering 200,000, which is $1,800. It should be noted that Kyoto Animation is in Uji near Kyoto, which has a much lower cost of living than Tokyo. So this means that their yen, right, their Japanese currency, is going to stretch a lot longer because in Uji, I think it's around the Kyoto area, which I've actually visited. I actually went to Kyoto in 2019. So it costs less money to live. The cost of living is much less because Tokyo can get pretty pricey. I know, I've been there. And guys, so this is great news. I'm glad to hear that at least these studios, Toei, Studio Ghibli, and MAPPA are paying their employees a decent wage that they can pay the rent and live reasonably, right? You know, they're not like dying and struggling and shit, you know? That being said, the sad part still is that in Japan, a lot of times you will not get paid for working overtime, okay? That is a fact. It kind of sucks to say, but yeah, that's a fact. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end it right there. So what do you think about these salaries? Again, you know, if you compare it to American salaries, when they say like at $2,000 a month over here, that would be like $4,000 a month in a livable wage, right? So these are good salaries for the Japanese. So what do you think? Comment below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. I'm gonna keep covering more stuff on animators in Japan. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. This is Andy Matrix. Godspeed.